All right, we should be going live and creaminess. There we are. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream with yours truly, the man with the plan, Ranger J, 1999. Welcome you into what we do at this time every day, Monday through Friday, the lunch stream where we hang out with you awesome and amazing people and we have fun doing stuff in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. And that's what we do here. We are here to interact with you guys and talk and discuss and cover things for the game so to make your game experience better and just to bring you something fun and entertaining to listen to during the day. Wherever you may be, maybe it's just the beginning of the day and you're just getting your day started with some coffee. Maybe it's your lunch break and you're enjoying us here. Maybe it's later on in the day and you're just getting home on this TGIF. Thank God it is Friday and opening up a nice cold Budweiser, the king of beer, served in a metal can, so you know it's safe. Or maybe you're watching this later on a replay. It doesn't matter. We got you covered. Welcome in. It's Friday, and we're gonna do. We'll do the new challenge. I saved my Darth Talon event, and of course we'll do some mod depression, and we'll also get to your questions. You guys know the format. If you have a question you want to pose, make sure you put the word question for your actual question statement, and we will get it scooped up. If you don't, I might miss it. So you got to do that. You got to follow that format. So follow that format. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and follow us in not just here but on Twitch, doing a lot of good stuff. I'm trying to confirm for sure. So tomorrow for the Jedi Academy, I'm trying to get sure for tomorrow if we're going to be doing the 1,000% if we're doing the charity stream. I think we are. Just waiting for some final confirmations, but we're still going to have the Jedi Academy no matter what. But we'll see if it's in regards to the charity stream or just be a normal Jedi Academy. One way or the other, we're going to get it squared away. Dark Hound says, did you finish your lights? No, I have to go today, and we got a lot of the stuff done in the back. It looks really cool, but we're still trying to figure out, like, certain lights are just not working the way we wanted to, and it's one of those things where it's like you have an idea in your head about how it'll work and how it'll look, and it didn't quite work out. Plus, I've got a train that I use for the Christmas train. I was sticking around with that too. Before I did, if you guys missed it yesterday, I did a huge stream yesterday about the Q&A. We had pretty much everybody on. We had everybody on, Mort and Jig, and just if you haven't watched the Twitch stream from yesterday, please go back and watch it. As we were covering the Q&A, we just kept having more and more people show up. Kate was on, Mort was on. There's so many people I can't think of. Attilo came on, Jigabachi came on. Who else came on? It was crazy. We had Nev on. I'm trying to think of everybody that the Wolf was on. I know I'm missing some folks here because we're on, but yeah, if you missed it yesterday, it was really a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun yesterday doing that. So if you haven't checked that out, please do. I'm probably going to upload that to YouTube because that was such a good thing to have with everybody. So appreciate to all those folks. Make sure you check out their channels. Really, these content creators are amazing people, and if you can support them, just by just watching a video, man, it just helps them with their algorithm and support them and their content that they're putting out. Find the ones you like and watch those. So that was yesterday, and Mort was there. It was a lot of fun. And getting everybody's perspectives on that. I think we're all positive on the GAC change, and I thought CG did a really good job. Some of their answers yesterday on the Q&A were standard answers, and some were just obvious answers that we had that we knew already. But for some people, they needed to see it, and they asked it and they answered it, and some were really straight on about why they were doing some of the changes they were doing. So if you haven't seen the Q&A and go in the forums, you can look at the questions and see what the responses were. And I thought a couple of the responses from Capital Games were on point and really good. Yeah, we had Rambam on. Let's forget about Rambam. Yeah, it was a lot. And so if you missed that, that's totally fine. Just go back and watch it. I'll try to upload it on YouTube here. Let me make a note here because I got a lot to do today. So upload video. I don't know if it was scheduled to upload, but if it didn't, I will upload it on YouTube so you guys can go back and watch it for those that don't have Twitch. So we will get that done. And then tonight, last minute, Heinz's asked me to be on the Heinz grid session tonight, so I will be doing that. So I've got my bourbon. Brought to you by you guys who have donated to make sure I have lots of bourbon. And a Knights Templar was very adamant, made a nice donation and said, "Get your ass bourbon." I was like, "Yes, sir." And I went and got some bourbon. So big shout out to Knights Templar for the bourbon fund. It's gone, but I do have a few bottles of bourbon ready to go. Alcohol got expensive. God bless America, man. Everything's just gone up, man. Jesus Christ. We get their supply shit fixed here in the U.S., we'll be okay. But until then, goodness gracious. I think there's some price gouging going on, too, by companies. They're like, well, might as well raise prices. We don't, greedy. But it is what it is. As a consumer, we got to take it in the pooper. All right. So that's what's coming up. Tonight I'll be on the grid session. I'll get that uploaded for you guys. And then tomorrow hopefully we'll have... we were thinking about doing a 12-hour stream, but if we can't get everybody coordinated, we'll do a charity extended Jedi Academy. Take a little break, and then we'll raise some more money that night with D&D. So one way or the other, we'll raise some more money for the American Cancer Society. So feel free to join us tomorrow as we try to raise money for the ACS. As you know, we have helped create and are a part of the Gamers versus Cancer group that helps raise money year-round for the American Cancer Society. And so, yeah, we are partnering with them, and we are down to help them. All right. That being said, let's get into it. Give your greeting. Say hi to me. Say hi to everybody in the chat. We'll I like to shout everybody out and get your questions in, and then we will rock and roll. What do I want to start off with today? Not really much in the form of mod depression. We'll go check the store real quick. Let's do some mod depression. We'll start with that, and then we'll get into the events, and then we'll do one of the events, and then we'll get into well, I need those. Do I need those? No. What do I need? Yeah, I do need more of those. So let's just get, I need to get more of okay, so we need should we? Well, we need those first, so let's get those because I'm trying to finish up Stormtrooper, so these are a priority. These right here. So let's get those. All right, let's go check the mod store and see if there's any good mods in there. Nope, you're poop. Poopy. And poop. All right, well, I do have one mod to roll, so let's do that, and then we'll save the Talon thing here for the thing we finish up with. All right, let me see. We need to go roll mods. Let's find a mod. Let's do it. Let's see. I have one, I think. Yeah, I've got a cross. It's tenacity, but, beggars can't be choosers. It is speed, and speed sets with speed is what we want. So we're going to give it a roll, see what happens. We'll see if the Illuminati's paying attention. And if not, then maybe we'll hit something big like we did the other day. If not, then we're hosed. And let's see. All right, 15. We'll take that. That's not bad. We'll take that. That's not a bad mod. It's got 15 speed. It's got a chance to get into the 20s. I like that. That works out very well. All right. Hey, it's not the big hit, but shit. I'll take that. You can hear me complaining about that. No, sir. No. All right, let me see what I need for slicing. I still need these materials. Let's see. Well, we're going to do this big roll. Yeah, I got to get the arrow and this other one done on Gideon, and then all the mods will be worked on will be on our boys, our tanks. We got our 3 tanks coming up, so we're going to do the tanks and get them scored away. All right. Let's go look at the challenge before I start saying hi to everybody and questions and stuff like that. So let's go do the Galactic challenge because you guys, every time this is out, we want to look at it and get it done. So let's do this. All right. So we're against Phoenix, and what do we have to do? Complete the battle, full team of clone troopers. Complete the battle without losing a unit, and complete the battle after getting stealth 10 times. Well, we are definitely going bad batch with that. So. Let's go bad batch with Rex. It just makes sense for me to do that. So we'll do this, and then we'll go, clones. Clone trooper, where are you? Let's put some Rexy in there. Some sexy Rexy. Well, if you guys have a suggestion of which clone team you want me to use or that you think will work, but I like me some bad batch. All right, let's get in here and let's get dirty. Let's get nasty. Let's see how bad the Phoenix are going to wreck our monkey ass. Yeah, we want to get rid of her. Yeah, we hate her. Yeah, she's got to go. Let's do this. Oh, free shots. Okay, let's get some stuns going. Free falling. All right. Can we get some secret knife attacks? Secret knife attack? 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 Come on. Secret knife attack? Secret knife attack? Oh, I'm loving the secret knife attack. Secret knife attack! Get him. Get him. Secret knife attack. No, I didn't pick you. We want secret knife attacks. Secret knife attack. Ah, there we go. Secret knife attack. Oh, yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's so lovely. So lovely. Secret knife attack. Do it again. Secret knife attack. Oh, that's the best thing ever. Secret knife attack. Secret knife attack. I know. Where is the pubby when we need her? That's secret knife attack. All right, we got the full clone, complete the battle, clone trooper stealth, and yeah, didn't lose a unit. So Bad Batch for the win. That was nice and creamy and easy. If we had more galactic challenges like this, I'd never leave the house. Oh goody. All right, so we got that one done, and yeah. So someone messaged me, said that they think Darth Talon is meh. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys about Darth Talon. I'll give you two teams that you guys need to use her with. If you have C, Talon, and the Triumphant, pretty goddamn good. If you want to use C solo, then Sith Triumphant with Talon, and then just go with Sith Empire Trooper because of the bonus that she gets for if she gets below a certain percentage. And you want to use those. I'm going to tell you, the Talon team just makes your Sith Triumphant that much better. Actually, I use Gideon in the Sith Triumphant team, so if you think about it, using the Sith Triumphant with Talon and Gideon is the team that I'll be running eventually once I get Talon up and running. That team will destroy Mon Mothma. It will destroy Padme. It will destroy easy, no diff, against the Geonosians. So that team has got legit uses. Now, if you're going to use it against Galactic Legends, just throw the Sith Triumphant with Talon with C. It's not going to be the most effective, but if you want to use it, say you want to use against Lord Vader or Kenobi team, then because you get all the bonuses with her and stuff. Those are the two teams that I'm initially seeing and that I think are going to be the teams you use for. So we have one more person coming. So as I said, once all the new characters are in, I will rank for you guys what I think are the order that you should probably want to get those characters and how good they are. No, I don't like Sith Assassin at all. What else? 73. I think she does a damn thing. She sucks. My testing with that I've done with Sith Assassin did not go well. I mean, it still works like against the normal teams, but if you really want to up the game a little bit, you go with the other stuff. I think Gideon on that team is great because I don't need Imperial Trooper. I don't need him on Imperial Troopers. Imperial Troopers with Piet and Dark Trooper will still destroy Darth Revan, and you don't need Gideon. I don't know, Revenator. He says, who could possibly be the fourth and final character? I have no idea. I do know, but I can't say. I can neither confirm or deny the existence of what the fourth character will be. So yeah. What mods would I recommend for Talon? I think you want her to hit hard, so I go offense with her. So yeah. And so we'll get ready to do we just did the Galactic Challenge. Credit heist. I mean, yee, we got credits. So, all right, let's say hi to everybody. Then I'm going to do the Talon event. And then actually, you know what? Let me catch up because you guys starting to ask questions and stuff. All right, so Tumblr Dry says, hi, Skewers, TGIF, the man with the best hair in the biz, behind grid. George Fletcher's here, says, hello there. Hello there. Revan it up, says General Fletcher. Buzzsaw, glad to have all you guys here. Buzzsaw says Ranger spoke in lunch today. Ranger spoke in lunch today. Clearly I remember rolling all the mods. Seemed a stupid little punk. All right. Wolfman. Whoo, says TGIF Ranger TGIF to you, Wolfman. Foreigner says hello there, Skewers. Ranger and Skewers. TGIF, Foreigner, and hello there. George Fletcher says General Revan it up. Hey. So we've got a connection between Fletcher and Revan. Dalton Miles says, hello there. Hello there. Glad to have you here. Lord Helmet is here, so just want to acknowledge that. Asked me about the lights, hanging up the lights. Base says, hey, Ranger, what's up, buddy? What's going on, Base? Hope you're doing all right. Glad to have you here as always. Ray Rock says, good morning, Picklers. Famous Kate, Fort Mort, Rain Bam, and the Wolf all were also on. Yes, they were. We had a really, really, really awesome group and panel yesterday. Psycho Drum says, TGI, Relic Cat. Hey! Very nice. Says, I'm using her with Padme to climb over GMK. Hell yeah, you can. So it's a good day indeed. Nicely done, Psycho. Glad to have you here. Lee Boca, my man. He'll get to start the Ranger Wants Starkiller Foundation. Kicking us off. Haven't had much since, Lee, but that's okay. You try. We're trying. You know, but we're trying to get there, hey, you know. But thank you, Lee, with the thumbs up. Glad to have you here. JTB, Jedi Training Bogus says, dilly to you, JTB. Glad to have you here, TGIF. TGIF, Skewers from Mockwell. Mockwell, glad to have you here, TGIF. Let's see here. Revenator says, Bad Batch easily knocks out all 4 feats. Yes, they did. Good call there, Revenator. So if you have the Bad Batch, then get her done. Lord Megatron and Decepticons, of course, here on a Friday. They're taking a break from their weekly excursions into plundering the Earth's resources and for Energon, and are here with Hearts and Waves. So that's a nice thing from the Decepticons, led by their leader, Lord Megatron. What else 73 says, greetings, Friday attendees. Hey, what else 73? What's going on, buddy? Gappy says, Rex led 501st with Bad Batch Echo. Hey, that works too. You can do that team too. You were getting some good teams here from Bustle and everybody else. So there you go. Gappy with the pickles, the waves, the donuts, and the pancakes. We know what all those are for. Pickles for us and the rest for other things. So there you go. The choo-choo, the engineers here says, hello there. Question, how come sometimes mods don't link when you put them on a character? Oh, I have no idea. That's some kind of bug or something. I have no idea. Let's see. Hawthorne, my man, says, don't use 501st. Bad Batch is way easier with this one. Yeah, if you have it. So a lot of us don't have Hawthorne. So if you do have Echo, you can just use Echo with the regular clones and get the stealth and try to get the defeat. So there you go. Or, as Gappy says, you can use Rebels with R2 instead of C3PO and spam the stealth. Yes, you can use Rebels. Revan says the same thing. Ashavon says, Padme can be beaten with only the Triumphant. No need for Gideon or Talon. I always 4-man it. Yeah, now, when I'm in 3v3, I do certain teams, but play a little bit more cautiously when it comes to the Padme team, because that team can go boo-boo and get you. So, yeah. I like options. Talon has nothing against Eth Koth, though. Nah, I'm going to say Talon's sexier. She's awesomer, and she looks better, and she's better than Eth Koth. So, sorry, Revenator. Are you telling me if you had a choice between 2 people in front of you right now, you're not going to pick the sexy Twi'lek, Sith Lord? Are you kidding me? Get out of here. I know you, Revenator, you want that. Jay and the Argonauts are here. Says, hey, Ranger. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, it's true, Ashmon, but I've had, in the past, I've seen some, teams get wrecked. Just, if Padme goes first, and it can get a little ugly. I just like Gideon on the team. It just dominates. Now, if I use that against a Padme team on defense, I don't really see Padme on defense that often now, because it's such a pretty team on defense, so typically what I'm using that team for is either the Mon Mothma team, because people do put that on defense, and Geos as well. So yeah. Yeah, I think Kyle's going to make a difference on that team, Ashavon. Let's see here. Ziglet's here, but he retracted his message. I don't know why, but I know Ziglet's here. Hi, Ziglet. Gav is the 4th character, Darkseid Eth Koth, during his little known turn to the Sith. I can neither confirm or deny the existence of such a thing. Wolfman says, finally unlocked SLKR. Now it's last 3 tiers to grind for. Yes, indeed. The good old ultimate, which I'm working on with Lord Vader. We'll go look at my glorious Lord Vader, which I will get more tickets here in about an hour or so. I'm going to use up my energy. So our Lord Vader is 5 out of 12, so we just have 7 more to go. Yeah. So we'll get it done. We'll get it squared away. Get this ultimate done. Yeah. So he's getting there. Let's see. Well, PK, what's going on, buddy? He says, well, howdy, folks. Howdy, PK. You sure do smell like flowers. Glad to have you here. What else? 73 says, what kind of BS is that you need Talon and Kyle for Talon's Omicron event at 5-star? I don't know. That's something that's beyond my scope of an understanding there. What else? 73. You're going to have to ask CG that because that's not something I was even remotely in the loop for why they did that. So, Ronan Zai with the TGIMFNF. So there you go. Tumble says, could it be the fourth Okage? It's a possibility. I'd love to see the Yellow Flash. Revenue says, I will say that Talon seems to be an interesting addition to the Triumphant team, but CG really needs to stop using the term high single fire damage. Yeah, she hits hard, but I'm kind of with you on that, Revenator. Base Reich says, I will enter the ultimate path for Ray by tomorrow. 10 times to do the same thing over and over. I'm already bored and exhausted just thinking of it. Well, welcome to GLs. That's what you have to do. At least with the new ones, you can. There's 3 different battles and stuff. But yeah, it's the first 2, Ray and Kylo. Ray Rock says my bad bats aren't even unlocked. God bless you, Sarah. I understand. That is a team of pain right there of getting them up. Jay the Argonaut says I love Talon. I do too. She can do whatever dark side stuff she wants to me anytime. Gappy is the 4th character, a Jedi Porg. I'm not even going to read the rest of this because you said Porg. Shame on you, Gappy. What else? 73 says, Talon looks much better naked. Eth Cox is way too relaxed with his robes around the temple. That's true. I don't see him in his tidy whities. Ashwan says, what are your Lord Vader stats? I have these to slice the mods, but I've got at least to get them to start of the 6E. But 205,000 protection, 109,000 health. He's in the 10,000 on his damage, almost 11,000. I've got to slice these mods and then get him over 11,000. A little bit more health and protection from these mods once I get him sliced. So he's right where he needs to be. No, he's sexy. This is not underrated. He's not sexy. Master Oogway. Oh, well, Master Oogway is joining us. That's a name I haven't had since before you were born. Says afternoon, Ranger. Afternoon, Master Oogway. And TGIF to you, my friend. PK says, now that Talon is out and not in testing, any interesting comps you found for her? Yeah, I think the C Talon Triumphant comp is a really good GL user. But a lot of people like to use C versus Ray just solo. But some people, if you don't know the stats, it's just a team that I think is really good. And then that's one team that I've been hearing a lot about. But the other team is, from my experience, the Triumphant with Talon and Gideon. It dominates a lot of teams. Now some you don't want to use it against, but any team that tries to kill it there that takes lots of turns is going to just get wrecked by that team. And Talon, just with what it adds for Trey and Scion and stuff, I just think it makes it even better. Because a lot of times you can get into like Geonosian's battle and they can one-shot your Trey or something like that, but now they can't. And I think it just adds a lot of diversity there. What else? 73 says hitting hard is relative, but with Cat hitting for over 1 million in arena, anything less is definitely not hard hitting. That's true, but it's how Cat can build up, and she can. I mean, I'll put it this way: she can build up too. Talon, when she starts getting her stacks, can hit really hard, but you have to get her to build up. But Cat can do it faster because you can just skip a turn with Cat on her after her first initial annihilate. You can just give it a sec to build up, and then she'll I think Cat's a better single damage dealer than Talon, but Cat's a little bit higher level character than Talon is. I mean, Talon is a marquee. I'd like to see Talon's damage be more, but it does build up significantly, and it can hit really hard. Lisa's thinking the GL climb will be put on hold for many with the new GAC. Many people will be focused on building different squads to compete instead of going for GLs. Your thoughts and recommendations? So we're going to talk about this on Monday because I'm going to get the GAC Whisperer on here, and we're going to talk about the teams we're going to use and stuff. Now, I still think GLs are very, very important because not just for GAC, but there's other game modes we have to take into consideration, right? You've got the raids, you've got TB, right? I think certain GLs are more important. I think Kenobi is unbelievably the best GL. I mean, hands down. Do you reckon Talon would work with Lord Vader? If I'm going to say she's going to work with one better than the other, I think Talon. Now, again, limited viewing on it, guys, so you guys are probably going to figure out stuff more than I have. I'd say Talon's better with C than she is with Lord Vader, so what Would I say that? No, Talon's much higher level than Omega by leaps and bounds. Omega's just, they neuter that young lady. Good Lord. I mean, Omega just, I'm farming her, but just the farmer. She's, God. But I think so. Certain GLs for certain other reasons, like Kenobi, is just an overall just badass galactic legend to have. He's incredible in Lineside TB. He's incredible in the raids. He is amazing in GAC. He's incredible in TW. So I think Kenobi is awesome. He just is super awesome. Then you start getting to, so the one thing I will say about GAC now, right? And we've always said this about GAC. This is not something that we're just now preaching. I've been preaching this, and me and Thane we've gone around and around on which teams to go for, but we've always had the same philosophy. Like, I've always thought about different teams and when to go for them and stuff, or why I work on the teams that I do. I've always thought that you have to have a very well-balanced roster, and not just go heavy all into GL, especially if you're a newer player and you're climbing. I was actually doing a mod review last night, and if you guys, just as a note, if you want a mod review where I go in and remod your account and get you squared away for GAC, just message me in Discord. Charge $25 an hour, but it's a one-time thing, because I basically am going to teach you what you need to do. I'm going to lay out a plan. We're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss the teams and path that you need to go for, which characters and teams that you need to work on as you move forward in your account. And especially for your modding, it's like remodding, it takes a long time. So going through, teaching you what to work on, show you which mods to work on, why we're doing these mods. I do this. So if you want a full remod, message me in Discord. I'll make the time. I know with GAC coming up, a lot of you have been asking me for it, so I'm already doing a lot of them. So let me know, and I will get you squared away. But so here's the thing that we've always said. You got to have balance in your teams, right? And you got to stay hyper focused. It's hard when you've got there's so much stuff that you want, but you like, okay, which way do I go? It can be a tough question, but we always say, if you're going to do a GL, then you got to go work on something else after that. Now, some of the teams we recommend are because they're really good. Like the team that I always talk about that we'd use. I mean, so if you think about some of these teams that we have that are outside of GLs, why do I do so well in GAC? Is it still $25 an hour to remod account? He doesn't play the game anymore, so, but yeah. No, remod would be an extra, that's a flat 300, because that mother effer, I already know what that's going to entail. There's going to be another 6 hours of me being in there. I undercharged him last time because I believed in remod. I thought he was going to get squared away, and he let me down. Yeah, it increases vastly. So the reason I do so well in GAC is I've got the GLs, but what I run into a ton with other people is my other teams just completely blow them out of the water. Not just the level of my characters, but my mods. Mods are one of the most important things that you can work on. I know, God. Let me just respond real quick. All right, so let's talk about it. And for that remod session, the only thing I need for you to do is be able for me to see your count. So either be able to share your screen in a Discord call or a Zoom call, whichever one works for you. So yeah, remod is not playing anymore. But I think, so looking at it, so you want to win GAC. So you can't understate how important GLs are. However, if you're thinking about winning GAC, what comes down to me is the teams that get me the most holds are those teams like my new team. The teams that I put on defense, they get me holds, or, at least 1 hold, 2 holds. Some get crazy holds, but they're there to 1, strip banners, and 2, to get holds. And to make their life miserable. My defense is set up in a way that it can deal with 2 things. It can deal with an FU defense, and it can also deal with a efficiency player. And so when we set our defense, you can go back and look at my last 5v5. I didn't have Lord Vader. I was facing everybody with at least had 1 more GL than me, so I was facing a lot of people with 5 GLs, or even some in a couple of rounds we had 6 GLs. Mods are your most important factor that you need, because you can have all the relics in the world, you can have all the teams in the world, you got to work religiously on mods. I hate mod depression. I find it monotonous, but the reason my account is so damn good is because the mod on mine. Someone did me the stats, said my number rating for my mods was really ridiculous. I don't know how that works, but I'll take it. So, but it allows me to have the numbers and teams. So just to give you an example in Pure Troopers, this is the Darth Revan killer. I mean, this is what we use. Piet, what's his speed? You know, it's right. I think we're yeah. He's 331. I'm good. As long as Piet's 331, he's going to go first because he gets a 20 from Veers. Then he's going to give it over to the Dark Trooper. And then Dark Trooper's going to do his thing. And you see me do it over and over and over again. I've got the offensive mods on Dark Trooper. So I've got the mods on him. I do need to slice him up, but he's over the 10,000 and 11,000 mark, you know, where I want him. And he's only Relic 5. I used to have him at Relic 8. The team is designed to, not only they're high relic, and not all of them are high relic. These guys are only Relic 3, but it's designed in a way that it destroys. That's a team on offense that I have that I don't have to use solo SLKR on, you know, the Sith or the Sith Empire with Darth Revan if I see it. I can go this team, and then it gives me a lot of options. Our Rebel team is set up to defeat gas, but it can kill anything really. But I'm going to use this team to kill gas. I'm going to work on the Mon Mothma team here too because I've got a lot of the pieces now in place to get that done. Just have to get them relicked. So having these secondary teams that are modded really well, like Chewie with high tenacity, you know, some of these characters do not need crazy speed, but the characters that do need it do need crazy speed, right? You want to have those characters that have those right kind of mods. If you look at a lot of my GLs, most of them, like SLKR, Rey, they do not have speed sets. You know, like Rey, you know, we've designed Rey to be in a certain way, you know, and this is, you know, she's all about offense. She's 11,823, but with the team I run, she's going to hit you really hard. The reason I get so many holds with Rey in 3s and 5s is because she's just a monster. She hits really, really, really hard, and she's Relic 8. That makes a difference too. She will be one of the ones that I do Relic 9 because she gets a little boost of damage from her abilities with the Relic 9. Not a ton, but it still adds up, right? So, but you know, just these are just ballpark things, right? Like, you know, for my Piet, I want him a little bit faster, so just in case, you know, I get somebody that runs a ridiculously fast Revan length. The reason you want 331 on him is in case someone goes crazy with the speed on Revan. But most Revans are in the 340s, right? The vast majority of players you're going to see are in the 340s. But yeah, these are just some of the examples that I can give you about modding. And having a diverse roster just gives you options, right? And you kind of get into the pattern of like when you start seeing certain teams. Now it'll change over time now with the omicrons abilities and stuff. We're going to see some changes and we'll adjust to it as we see what the abilities, because it's going to change the way the game plays a little bit in GAC. But for the most part, you know, you use kind of the same counters when you see it. You know, when I see Darth Revan, I'm going in there with troopers. When I see Grievous, I'm going in with the four-man Bad Batch undersized. You know, if I see Padme, or say I see Mon Mothma, I'm going in there with my Sith Triumvirate, and I'm going in there with Gideon because I know that's an automatic win. You know, so you know, and there's certain teams I leave on defense because just through experience, I know what they're going to do on defense. I know it's going to make my hell on earth for my opponent to face it. That's why we have Maul and the Mandos as a team with a very fast armor, because that team will just wreak havoc on somebody. There's certain reasons why we have the teams on defense that we do. So religiously work on your mods. Don't go all GLs. You still need to do GLs, but go GL, other team. Go top team. Go GL, top team. GL, top team. One, it gives you a break from the GL farm, which is awful. Now, again, when you're working on GLs too, you're going to pick up some of those teams anyway. Like, say you do Jedi Master Luke, you're going to get Jedi Knight Luke into Jedi Master Luke. You're going to work on your Rebels. That's going to give you a few teams there. You know, Kenobi, you're going to require to get some of the GR characters. These teams will naturally focus out from Galactic Legends, but it's not like until you go for Executor, you know, your Bounty Hunters, they're a really, 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 really good team. I mean, I enjoy Bounty Hunters immensely. So it'll just naturally progress. So work on a GL, work on a team. Work on a GL, work on a team. If you can get the diversity in your roster and you can keep up with your mods, that's going to help you tremendously in GAC. So there you go. All right. Jay says, I used my Bad Batch team for the first time and I'm surprised how good they are. Oh, Bad Batch is really, really, really good. What are some good teams to attack with Padme other than Traya? I've done it with CLS. I use Jedi Revan. You know, I mean, you burn down, and I mean, with a hard hitting Yoda. I'm sure there's other teams. Padme, it's just not a good team on defense. I just don't, unless you've got a cat in there, that's a game changer. But if you're putting that on defense, I don't know. That's too good of an offense team. The problem with Padme team is that it's going to lose. It's on off. I see some people put on defense because they because on offense you lose banners along the way. You're not going to get full banners with the Padme team a lot of times. So they put on defense. Problem is, you know, you're just opening yourself up to somebody getting 60. You know, so there's too many good teams that beat it. So Ray Rock question. I've been working on the speed mod set to get Pieman, aka Pit, to go faster than 311, but been stonewalled by RNG. Should I still mods from GLs or other fast characters? Depends. Like if it, so you'll dictate, your mods will dictate what you can and cannot do, right? I don't have speed sets on the only one I have speed sets on is Vader, but these speed sets that are on him are not because they're fast. It's because they have the protection that I'm looking for. They have the protection primary and protection secondaries that I was looking for with offense. So I did that. You can go offense set with Lord Vader if you have really good play or protection on it. I just didn't have that set for offense. But the only character that I focus speed on is Kenobi. I mean, you just want him to get to ultimate as quickly as possible and taking turns. So fast set on Kenobi makes total sense. Rey's offense, Luke's nothing but health and protection. You know, you said I've got a full health set here. Good speed secondaries with lots of health and protection. So he does his thing. And then SLKR, again, he is all about offense. I don't care about his speed. He's only what 505, but his offense on mine is 13,550. And I still have to slice these. We might get some more offense. My goal is to get to 150. What is pending? Rowdy. Okay. Master Uguay, I did see your request. I'll get with you in a second here, buddy. It's hard for me to answer while I'm doing this, Master Uguay, so I will respond to you in Discord here once I get done here. Fully, sorry. So we'll get you squared away, Master Uguay. But yeah, so I mean, you know, and then certain characters like Gas. I'm not worried about speed on Gas. Even look at his. I mean, we've got even on his. We've got a protection on his with good offense secondary with on his arrow. I mean that these are certain stats, certain protection stats, and certain offense stats. Certain numbers you want to hit. You know that I'm not worried about speed. Now some characters I am definitely worried about the speed. You know, so. And I'm worried about certain secondary stats as well. But your mods will dictate. So if you're able to say, like if you've got a speed set on SLKR, but you can put a really sick ass offense set on, you can move those speed sets to these other characters and then rock and roll. Oh, Rowdy sent me a screenshot of me against Rowdy. I don't know what his GP is, but let's see what it is. So if I was facing Rowdy, oh, this is our guild GP. What is this? Is this me? I'll have to take a look at this. Wow. Rowdy, I hope we don't. Well, I still wouldn't want to face you. God, we're close, dude. Look at that. Look how close that is. Wow, that is super close, brother. Wow. Yeah, that is ridiculously close. I know I've got the edge a little bit in all the stats there with the mods and stuff, but Jesus Christ. uh, All right. Thanks for that, Roddy. I'll break it down here in a second. It's hard for me to see it. I got to pull it up and look. But I was just doing a quick comparison. It's like, ooh, that'd be a bloodbath there, Roddy. Me and you'd be beating the shit out of each other. That would be a hell of a good fight, man. Win, lose, or draw. If I lost, I'd be like, hey, legit loss, man. I'd have to. No, I don't have Discord set up as a window, Revan. I'll go through it here in a little bit and do the comparison. Ray Rox's question. I've been working on the speed mod set to get. No, we did that one already. But no, Ray Rock, if you can do it, if not, I mean, certain characters I think need speed more than others. I just, unless it's on like a Kenobi or something like that. If you want to go like offense set with SLK or Ray and pull some offense, those high speed mods you might have, I would. You can do it. Playtar says, hey. It says, hey, Ranger, CG to Ranger. Hey, Ranger, what's happening? I'm going to need you to come in tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. And on Sunday, we lost some players this week. Okay. Need those TPP reports done. Yeah. Dark Helmets' question with Qui-Gon, Omicron from JC. Padme team is split between JMK and Qui-Gon. Where will you use Padme, especially having to relic 8 her? I'm trying to remember the team we used with Padme. We did have a Padme team that we were using, but I'm trying to think. I got to go look at it, Lord Helmet. Get with me Monday when I put together the teams with the GSC Whisperer, because we're going to put the teams together and what we're going to use on defense and offense. So I'll give you a better understanding. I'm still thinking on that one, so I don't have a definite answer for you right now. What else? So how many months will be doing 5 before they throw in 3v3? They made it seem like it'll be a few for 3v3. Yeah, it seems that way because they're trying to get the numbers and the data from this. So we'll have to wait and see. But I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm not the biggest fan of 3v3, even though I dominate 3v3. I really like me with some 5v5. But we'll see. Let's just get our hands wet. I think the first couple we'll do 5v5, get everything settled in before we drop into 3v3. That's what it seemed like to me. So yeah, I'm kind of with you there. What else on you 3? All right, let me pull up the hot utils. You guys wanted to see it, so I have to open up the original. Let me see if I can. All right, let me see if I can zoom in on this. Can I do a window capture on this? Let me see if I can. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right. All right. So, let's see here. Okay, those are just lifetime scores. Let's see. Those are just our stats. Let's see here. 7.75 versus 7.82. Top 80 GP 2.48 versus 2.422. Top 65 2.1, 2.04. All right, squad rank, fleet rank. Okay. I have 10 more Zetas. G11 plus speed average 92, minus 93. Top 80, 116 to 122. Okay. That's fine. Let's do the mod analysis. All right, so 6.mods, he has 239. I have 254. Speed plus 25, he has 25. I have 31. 20 to 24, 20 plus, he's 62 out of 87. I'm 66 out of 97. 15 to 19, he's 129 to 216. I'm 160 to 257. 10 to 14, 461, 677, 390 versus 647. And then, okay. Relic level, he's got me 633 to 595. Yeah, so pretty even. You can do the comparison. He's got a speed set on his Vader, but it's pretty much the same. Kenobi, he's a little bit faster with his, but that doesn't really mean anything. Same thing with his Cat, but that doesn't mean anything. So we're even there. He's got the ultimate on his Vader probably, and I don't. Okay, more speed on his Kenobi, that's fine. He has more. I have more speed on my Rey than his. Let's see, he has. Let's see, what's his offense? Much less offense. He has 9,000. And mine's 11.8k SLKR. And so it's pretty even here. More speed on his gas. way more protection with mine. My offense is more on my gas. Speed revving. I outspeed his revving by leaps and bounds. Pretty even on everything else. Yeah. Pretty even matchup, actually. So it's pretty even, actually. This would be a hell of a fight, man. This is a coin flip, man. I'd be serious, man. This would be a goddamn coin flip. Oh boy, that'd be brutal. Oh boy, we beat the snot out of each other, my friend. Oh boy. Yeah, the top 80 doesn't really matter anymore. Corellian says, will Darth Talon be able to make an impact on GA because right now she seems underwhelming? I think so. I mean, how many times have you heard now? Make your own mind up about Darth Talon. I think unless you're going to well on her, then she's a character you work down the line. But I think she does offer a lot of good stuff. It's not just her damage, it's what she does to protect Trey and what she does to the rest of the Sith Triumph for people are not looking at her kit outside of her single target damage, which does ramp up. But yeah, I think she's a solid character. Very solid character. And I think she makes the Triumph at NC, from what I'm seeing, really, 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 really good. So, you know, and value is subjective, like what you find value in. You know, so for certain, I mean, for what she does to protect Treya and, you know, whatever the leadership spot and all the bonuses she gives to the other guys, especially like Simon, making him taunt and all the stuff that she can do. You know, I think she's a good character. I mean, I don't think she's extraordinary, but, you know, it's like Dash and Kyle. They're all really good characters. They just all do, they all do really different stuff, but I think she's really good. I think you guys are going to be surprised. But unless you're going to well out on her, then I'd wait. But eventually you'll see that she's really, really good. As I said, I'll get into more of this next week once we get the other character. Then I can talk about in depth which ones I think you should go for first and which ones you should put less down the line. Can't really do that right now because I want to get all four before I make a whole thing about, like, you know, which characters are the best and which one you should go for first, in my opinion, things of that nature. So, and she is not Juhani. Juhani is garbage. Do not put Talon in the same class as Juhani. Talon highly outclasses Juhani by leaps and bounds. Nathaniel Morgan. But you don't have to take my word for it. You know, if you don't believe me, then don't work on her. Revance's question, I just got SLKR. I have gear 12, 11 Padme team. Should I relic or jump straight to GMK farm? If you have SLKR, I'd have to look Revan, but you have gear 12 to 11 Padme team. Should I relic or jump straight to GMK? You could. Absolutely, you could go to GMK. Who would I want for my favorite characters that you want in the game? So the faction, I still think that they should have added a long time ago to give us some more dark side in Empire and just make the baddies catch up to the amount of sheer numbers that's on the light side is the Inquisitors. I thought we should always have the Inquisitors in this game. I don't know why it's not a faction that has not been added yet. But if I had to pick two that I think, not just for me, but I think the community would love just to see dark side, and it's mainly dark side. I think Darth Bane and Zana are two that I think should come in. The rule of two. I think Malgus would be a fun one. XR Kun. There's so many different routes that they can go for this. But those are some of the ones that I think we need more dark side characters. And I think those would be the ones that I would have my eye on as, you know, to add in I think the Inquisitors would be a lot of fun to add into the game, just to flesh out some of the dark side, paths and characters that we need, because we've got a buttload of light side, way more than the dark side. So I'd like to see Darth Bane and Zana, and I'd love to see the Inquisitors. The other one that I've always said we could always do the Celestials, the father, the brother, the sister, and hell, even bring in Abeloth. Now that we're doing Legends, we might as well, right? I think eventually we can get Darth Krayt in the game with Nil and the rest of his posse to form a Darth Krayt team with Talon. So yeah. Oh yeah. You heard me say that. Hey, place. He says hello there. Hello there. Roddy says initially I was upset, but I have come around on the changes. Let's see how matchmaking balances out over time. Yeah, I'm really down for the changes, man. But those are some of the characters and stuff that I would love to see in there. Nathaniel works in Sass is better than Talon. Okay. If you want to use Sass, go ahead. Again, I test this stuff and I run certain teams, guys, and I see certain things, and I see stuff from other people that now that she's in the game that are running tests. I just see certain things that people send me and my own experience with it. The teams that I'm recommending. But then again, once you guys get it in the community, I don't care how many testers there are or people that run stuff. It's going to come that you guys are going to find stuff that's better than anything I could ever imaginably dreamed about. There's only so much I can do with these characters. So if you guys find a better comp or team that works better, and what you can find works with Talon, shit, please by all means let me know, because you guys usually find way better stuff than I can ever dream of coming up with. Chris Paul says, speaking of Juhani, when will Old Republic get 2 more Jedi to fill out Revan's team with actual synergy like Darth Revan's team? I have no idea. And if I did know, Chris Paul, I couldn't tell you. Yeah, Bane and Zana would be amazing. I agree. George Fletcher. Elsie says, I am now the proud owner of a Lord Vader with Ultimate and Maul. Nice. He still sucks. I'm losing to GMK all the time. I need to see how you got him modded and stuff, because I don't hardly ever lose with that team. But I need to see what you're running there, LC. Place both says finally got GMK, so I have to farm tickets for Ultimate. Yeah, I'm with you there, Place. I understand. I'm doing that right now with the old Lord Vader farm. I could care less about the Tusken Gungan faction there, Revenator. Yeah. You say is that Darth Krayt isn't going to be the 4th. How could it be anyone else? Well, I'm just throwing things out there. George Fletcher, I would love to see these old comic book Jedi as well as like Ulic Qualjoma. Yeah, I'd love to see Droma in the game. Poby1 says, NGL, I'm thinking of getting Talon to some starting out. She kills Lord Vader easy with C. Yes. It's not a bad little combo there, Poby. Not a bad little team there, isn't it? Old Darth Talon. Cal Kestis would be cool, yeah. Jeremy says Darth Plagueis seems to be into all the Palp stuff in the game. Yeah, we can get some Plagueis action into the game. Piala Ranger, is there a character that you test that came to the game later extremely different from the version you tested? Pretty much no. I can't get into the details generally, but we did talk about this with Crumb, is that what I can say is that when the characters are asked first, because we did an interview, we were talking about the testing program. They initially introduce the character, we get in there, we mess with it, and then changes happen until we think it's both sides, are satisfied with the result. If we find something that's really not working or it's underwhelming or too OP, we bring it to them, and then they go and do changes, and then whatever they finally decide to go with. So again, finally it comes down to CG, but no, I haven't seen really anything that we didn't get our fingers on that's in the game. But he talked about, when I was interviewing Crumb, about what we did with the Executor and stuff that we had our impact on with that, and other characters. So yeah, we try to think about you guys when we're doing this. And I play the game too, so I kind of want good stuff too, so I'm not going to let some character that sucks butt get in the game, man. Are you kidding me? But you also have to take into consideration, like, balance purposes. There's a lot that goes into it, like balance. You don't want it to break anything. It's a tough task, but you don't want it to suck either. You would love to see Snoke. I would love to see Snoke. Yeah, you did miss the secret knife attack, Poby. I would love to get General Leia and Snoke in the game. They're probably one. Are you kidding me? We need another representation of our girl, Carrie Fisher. All right, well, I'm just sitting here dicking around before I have to go outside and finish up the lights. Let's do some Darth Talon, shall we? Yes. Oh, look at her. She looks delicious. Let's just put this on auto and see. Sacred Knife Attack. General Leia for president, I'm down. I would love to see the version of Leia as a bounty hunter. Yeah, that'd be cool. Top half or bottom half Snoke. Hey, you know what? Yeah, it's like Voltron. Maximus question: with these changes to JC coming, will we still have 3v3? And would that still be a good idea with the reworks being so high now? Yeah, they did say that 3v3 is still going to be happening. Maximus, it was in the Q&A yesterday. And I'm going to post that on YouTube here with everybody I had yesterday. I had like a shit ton of content creators on yesterday as we were doing the Q&A. Yeah. 3v3 will still be a part of this, but they're initially what they said Maximus is they're going to be running 5v5 for a bit just to stabilize and check and see everything's going. So we're not going to be seeing any 3v3 anytime soon. So they're going to try to get the data, see how everything's working, the matchmaking, everything like that. So yeah. We got a Stormtrooper home. Why can't we get a bounty hunter layer? No, I'm sure there's stuff in the works, so we just have to be patient and wait and see what happens. Poby1 says she is gorgeous, although her damage is slow for now for an attacker. She is now more useful as a support. No, and I think that's the damage. I think it's a balance thing. When you have a character that can do damage like that, we saw the impact that Cat has. It's what she does for the rest of the team and what she does for like the team and like what she makes them do is like protecting Trey and everything like that. So yeah, I think her kit is just more than her single damage. I'll just put on auto. Sacred Knife Attack. Can we have an Ewok Luke too, please? You mean Endor? I'm seeing why not. Jovan says she's meh. All right. If you guys think she's meh, that's okay. Listen, you guys are going to view this however you want the character. If you think she sucks, hey, I'm not going to argue with you. I don't think she's as bad as people are making her out to be. So... Revenator, now that Grim and Thane have quit the game, who will be joining you for the lunch streams? Nobody. It'll just be me. Unless, one of the other content creators wants to jump in. They've all got open invitations, but it'll mainly be little me. Maximus' question, do we get any time frame as to when the next Gear Crunch update will be happening, phase 2, and when we might be able to sim with Raid? Not specifically. We know that they're finishing up phase 1 that should be coming in soon there, Maximus, but phase 2 has not been announced yet. We do know it's coming and it's right around the corner, but there's not been any specific date or time yet. So yeah. Secret Knife Attack. What am I doing? Put this on auto. Kill them. Kill them dead. But no, I don't have a time frame yet on any of that stuff, so we'll wait and see. Nathaniel Morgan, not just because of Arnold, I thought her kit was mediocre for her unless she has got tier stats. That's true. As I said, if you think she's poopy, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Poopy? Nathaniel Morgan said, Thane quit. Yes, Thane quit.
No, I didn't. I'm back.
You can't be joking around with this, mood. Wait. What do you mean you're back? I had this whole heartfelt thing this week about you leaving the game. What the hell is going on, Thane? Are you just trolling? You owe people an apology because we were all crying. We were all holding each other.
I know.
All right, explain yourself, young man.
It's hard to explain without going into, personal details. But let's just let's just say that yesterday kind of reminded me all the positive feelings and the happiness that the game and the community brings to me. Let's put it that way.
So we were. I'm gonna kill you, man. Oh my God.
Hey, I had a moment of weakness, admittedly, and I had I've been sad for like a good week or so, and it kind of climaxed into a moment, and through reflection and conversation, I was able to work through it.
All right. So what you're saying is the community brought you back.
The community brought me back, absolutely.
All right. So it looks like you guys were like, Thing, you can't quit. They're like, we ain't gonna quit you, Thing.
Yeah, there was a lot of conversations, a lot of,
well, I'll be damned.
So I'll be here. I'll be here.
No, you're not gonna quit. You're not gonna next week be like, I quit. Because if you do that, I'm just gonna ban you, man. You can't play with our hearts like this, dude.
No. It was no.
All right, so you guys got Thing back. All right.
No, I don't know about streaming, but yeah, I'm back.
All right, look what you guys did. You brought Thing back. Thing was going to quit, and you guys poured out your heart and had conversations, and look what you did. You got Thing to come back. I'll be damned. All right.
Wait, so who's poopy?
What's that?
You said someone was poopy when I came in.
I can't hear you. Say it one more time. You broke up.
You said that someone is poopy when I came in.
Oh, they're talking about Talon. I mean, so I think people are judging her on her, like, CG needs to. I agree with someone that said earlier that about her damage, which has to be ramped up, with the buffs and everything. That says she's kind of meh and poopy and sucks. I don't think so. I think she makes the Sith Triumphant better, and I think that she's really good with Sith Eternal. From just my playing around with her and stuff. Do I think her damage could be ramped up a little bit? Yeah, but she's got that buff thing where she buffs up, she starts getting more offense and stuff. I've put offense on her and things, but people are a little bit underwhelmed with our Talon. I don't know. I think her kit's really good. I don't think she's extraordinary by any stretch of the imagination, but I think she's solid, man. I think she's a marquee. She's really good. I think she's solid, dude.
Yeah. I think we've been blown away by the last two that were like, especially like Darth Talon, and like comes with a lot of hype.
Yeah,
I think that's probably adding to it. Like if this was, Darth, Kibble coming into the game, they probably be like, oh yeah, that sounds about right, But it's Darth Talon, so people are probably like, like what is this shenanigans?
Yeah. Go Cubs says, I'm not 100% sold on Talent, but once you take your blinders off, she can be used in many different ways that many haven't explored. Yeah, I think so too. It's a good accent. Go Cubs. Go Cubs, go. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? Cubs gonna win today. Neo Venus' question, have you heard anything about the connection issue bug from the last update being faced? I have not heard anything new, Neo Venom. I know it's an issue. I've not gotten any update on it. When it comes to bugs, we all send them stuff, and when they can fix it and stuff, then it's out of my hands, brother. So I'm kind of in the dark about what's going on with that. Other than it's been brought to their attention, they know what's going on. But the way I had to get around with it, and I don't know about other devices, but I had to, like for my emulator, I had to go to the new BlueStacks version 5, and it took care of it. So I haven't had any issues since I went to BlueStacks 5, the latest version on my thing. And then my phone, I'm not having any issues, but I'm running a Samsung, so I haven't had any problems with it on my phone. But I do know that it's on the ticket list, man, and I don't know what's involved in trying to fix something like that. So yeah, trust me. Hopefully they get it fixed for you sooner rather than later. Puggy One says, yes, we got Thing back. You guys did. Looks like you guys got him back. So Revenator says, I think Talon's kit is pretty good, just not high single fire damage attacker. She seems more like a support character than attacker. That's a good observation to Revenator. Playcar says, so Mary Jade brought Thing back, not Ranger. I can either confirm or deny the existence of that. Thing dropped off the call. He must be trying to go to work. So the news is you guys brought Thing back from the brink. He was going to quit, and you guys brought him back. So good job, community. Also, you broke my heart. Anakin says Tumble. Yeah. Pubby says Thing's going to get secret knife attacked if he quits again in the next 6 months. Yeah, we can't. I will be the first one to chew his ass out. But he was going to quit. He was legit quitting, guys. And for other reasons outside the game, but some other stuff that was going on. But seems like you guys brought him back. So good job, community. Party for Thane and DJ. You guys did a great job. Revenator says, question for Thane. He's not here. Things coming about. I felt as though I needed to be temporarily nicer to since he lost his JC Whisperer. No, you weren't going to be nice to me, Revenator. That's just not your style. George Fletcher question. In the Sith Triumvirate team with Talon, do you prefer... in the Sith Triumvirate raid team with Talon, do you prefer Set or Darth Sidious as the 5th? I have not had a chance to run that yet, George Fletcher. I don't have an exact... I need to do some more running with that. I don't even have Talon in the game to do the raid yet. Very limited exposure on that. I don't have a definitive answer on that yet for you, George. So we'll find out for you. If someone else knows, please let me know. But I don't have any definitive answers yet. Pubby says Sidious. So there you go. All right. What the hell am I doing in the game? We had to roll some mods. So more mod depression. I mean, that's a thing. Let's see if Thing comes back. But he made his big announcement. Then he probably got somewhere in the valley and got lost connection. Let's see here. We had, if I sell this, we have Tenacity and we have Hell Sets. All right. So Tenacity, you unassigned. Let's see. There we go. That's an easy way to find it. All right. Let's roll these mods so I can go get the one out of the... I have to make some more inventory space here soon. Nope. And nope. And you are a big fat... So I got a speed hit, so we'll see if it gets more. It does have Tenacity on this. Okay, I'm gonna... I don't think I have the mods. Yeah, we'll keep this one. It's got Tenacity in the secondary. The only reason why that 8 speed's not good enough for me. I have to be greedy. Nope. That's a miss. This has speed on it, so we'll go with 12. It didn't hit, so you can get the hell out of here. This one does have speed. We'll roll it again, and nope. Didn't even hit Tenacity. You can get the hell out of here. And the last one, before we go get the last one, the impacts, nope. So we can sell all the other ones. Select all. Sell. And let's go get the one out of the inbox. Hey, Keegan, what's going on, man? Claim. I claim the pod. And we'll go roll the triangular here. Nope. So we can just sell it. It's a damn shame. I was supposed to hit Tenacity and Speed because that's a crit damage. But beggars can't be choosers. All right. So we did that. We did all that. I didn't even see where I am in arena. 10 and 13. That's about where I drop an hour. Sometimes a little bit lower. Sometimes a little bit higher. Did all the events. I think we did the Talon stuff. We did all the Talon stuff. Bonus tier. Oh, we have the bonus tier. All right, let's go do the bonus tier. Did we do the bonus tier? We did do the bonus tier. Yeah, I just can't do the legacy tier because I have not come close to being able to whale on these characters. The Ranger will freeze his nipples off. Coffee, Taco, Hookers and Blow Foundation has not gone quite well. But that's okay. If I don't raise the money before the event comes, you know me, guys. I'll slowly whale when I can. And I will slowly creep it up. Creep it up, boys. I'll get that Starkiller, boy. I'll get her done. I'm going to get her done for you guys. I'll get her. I mean, Starkiller's the next character I'm working on. So we'll work on all those guys. I'll start pulling them when I can. Well, when I can. I don't make enough to whale hard on all of them, but yeah. Chef Boyardee says, question a little late to the game here, but does Darth Talon seem to have any lower star viability? Yeah, I think so. She still gives her bonuses to the leader and stuff like that, so I think she does. For the Sith Triumvirate, yeah, I think she does. C too. C, and I think Darth Treya, she does some good stuff with the Triumvirate and C, so I think so. She's got some good low star viability. Unlike Kyle, who doesn't really do Dash, and Kyle a little bit have to be a little bit higher level, but once they are, they're stupid. Are you so you're saying that Starkiller is greater than nipples? If I have to freeze my nipples off, I will. But we're not even sniffing me being able to wail on that. So, I prostituted myself as much as I can, Revenator. I mean, barring a miracle in the next 10 days, I don't think we're going to be getting Starkiller right off the bat. And that's okay. I'll work on them when I can. Question: Do Relic 9 Rose put Omicron? Do Relic 9 Rose put Omicron? I'm sure you get $1,200. If someone gives me $1,200 and says Omicron Rose, I'll do that shit right now. Are you kidding me? I don't care. I have no pride. I'll put that sucker on. I don't give a shit. I will do it. Someone says donates to, gives me $1,200 and says, go get Starkiller, but you have to do Omicron on Rose. I'll do it. Are you kidding me? And I'll still go freeze my nipples off. Red says, hi, where is the sexy Buddha? He has been busy with work and stuff, man. And, he only does streaming for GAC. So he's been traveling and busy with work and stuff. And I know he's been super busy. So, yeah. But he'll be back soon enough. Tumblr question, what team do you like the most and find most useful? BAM or Bounty Hunter or Robo Fighters? RF or closer? Bounty Hunters. Bounty Hunters by far. I mean, they're just such a good team. You can kill Darth Revan. You can kill all kinds of shit with Bounty Hunters, especially with Grief and Mando. They're so stupid good. They really are. If I had to pick my top team out of those, Bounty Hunters. BAM's solid, but Rebel Fighters are really good too. But I mean, Bounty Hunters are goddamn Bounty Hunters. Yeah, you guys missed the news thing. You guys brought him back from the brink. He was going to quit, and it looks like the community brought him back. So good job, community. Thing was going to quit, and he came back, and you guys were like, no, you ain't. And so whoever talked to him got him off the ledge because he jumped off and was like, I'm done. So, but yeah, that's all right, Jay Smitty. Someone donated $1,200. I would Relic 9 Mace. Yes, I would, Ray Rock. At that point, $1,200 to get Starkiller. Are you kidding me? I'll Relic 9 Mace and I'll Omicron goddamn Rose. Because I will have Starkiller. That washes a lot of filth out of my mouth. I'm not joking. I will do it immediately. No hesitation on that. There's pride, but then there's how much the Relic 9 EK? Well, I'm not going to do all this stuff. I mean, if I could get Starkiller well out on it. Would I do ETH Koth? I leave it to the person. Do they want me to Relic 9 Mace or they want me to Relic 9 ETH Koth? I will throw in the Rose Omicron as a free automatic one that I would do just on top of that. But you can pick Relic 9 Mace or Relic 9 ETH Koth. I would do it. Don't want to do it, but for that, you shit. Yes, low star Talon, you do want to mod for protection, just to survive. So we are starting to figure out how much Ranger's prize worth, somewhere under $1,200. Yeah, brother. But you're talking to a guy that has eaten bugs and done all kinds of crazy shit in the military. Do you think that... I mean, if I can go through dirty, nasty, swampy sewage water for miles on end, do you think I have any problem doing that in a game? If I can sleep upside down on the side of a mountain, freezing in the frozen wastelands, I think I can handle doing that, yeah. You think I can swim 5 miles in the ocean to get to the shore? I think I can handle doing that for those characters. uh, Keegan says, I'm glad to see things staying, but that means you talking some silly advice on GAC. That's true, but we have fun. I mean, my record with Thane stands for itself. We usually, our average is 11-1. So we do have that one battle where, and one was his fault, but the other one was I went in there with Stark lead in 3v3. So you can't blame Thane for that one. That was me being drunky. But I got to have those drunky strings with you guys where I just have that one battle where I'm like, okay, let's just get drunky and have fun. Well, you can't have all this stuff. You can't, or take all the Bears or like 5. Listen, it's you got to whoever I mean, I'll let people pick or kick a football. Yeah, I'll throw that in there. Actually, I'm doing quite well in the omicrons. And I'm getting 2 every Galactic Challenge plus the Cantina. So, I mean, I picked most of these up through Cantina. I mean, yes, the Galactic Challenge some, but I picked up some of these along the way too. The drop rate's atrocious, but they always do this in the beginning. So, I mean, there's the same thing with Omegas, which I have 1,100 of, and Zetas, which I have like 200 something. I mean, I had almost 400, but I just did Lord Vader. So, yeah. What else? The Stark League was Finn's fault for not watching. That's true. Yeah, I forgot. Blame Finn. We did learn that Stark Lead just does not work. Nathaniel Morton, Urs had the best show in SWGOH for about 4 months. Oh, I love Urs. You didn't watch Urs because he was good at chasing. You watched it for the entertainment value. Oh, and I still watch Urs here and there, and he's doing other stuff. But I love me some Urs. Urs he kills me. His antics and stuff turn some people off. They do not me. I think Urs is a riot, and I've had fun with Urs many times, hanging out with Urs and stuff. And he is a hoot. He's good people, man. He's a goddamn hoot. Does the stupidest, silliest shit, and I respect it. Man, Urs is. I mean, I've had some funny moments where I'm just cracking up while watching the potato head. Riz this question: where do you personally want Fleet Crystals to move to? I don't want them to move at all. I don't want them touching Fleet, and I've been very adamant about this until 1, they get the fleets much more fleshed out, and 2, we flesh out a ton of GAC before we do anything with goddamn Fleet. And they said that there's a lot of other factors that will go for Fleet, and it ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Chef says question: is Bodhi Rook on the table, Ranger? Yeah, I'll throw Bodhi Rook in there. Urban still does his once in a while there, Nathaniel Morgan, but it's hit and miss because he's busy with real life. He's got 3 teenage boys, and he's a busy man, with wrestling and all kinds of stuff. So, trust me, I miss me some Urban Blaster. He has an open invitation anytime he wants to come hang out. He's gonna. So does Urs. So, but yeah, I miss those times with Urs and Urban. Keegan says I can't watch him play Madden as Denver makes my eyes bleed. I know, but that's why you watch him, Keegan, because Urs is he's so bad, but it's so entertaining to watch, man, because he's gonna suck at it. Yeah, he did the low bot teams, yeah. But Urs would do some things like the funniest thing is still the money. When he was using Darth Revan against bounty hunters and couldn't figure out why it wasn't working, and then he was like, "All right, let's hit him again, one more time. God, why isn't this working?" And then, oh God, the money! I'm the only man alive. I'm the only man alive who can mess this up. I was dying. Oh God, me and Grani both that night were watching. We're just in tears, man. Yeah, but again, I never watched Urs. Like, I didn't care if Urs wins or loses, right? It was always his reactions and him doing silly things and stuff. I like that he would do single file, like with the Tuscans and stuff like that. I mean, you got to respect that. I mean, he's not he would do funny stuff with these things, and yeah, it's problematic. Urs would just do the most ridiculous shit, and I would just be like, no, don't do that. Like, and you just like, oh God, the train wreck was coming. You just all you could do is sit and watch, and then his reactions are just absolutely priceless, man. That's why you watch Urs. I never watched Urs because it's okay, where am I going to pick up some GSA tips? So I mean, we take For the most part, our GAC is serious here because you guys watch and you want to know like what works and what doesn't work. So for the most part, I take it seriously and we talk about it. But Urs just he's in that vein of you know doesn't know, doesn't care. He'll try, but I mean, it's all about what his reaction. If the team goes well and his you watch Urs for the entertainment because he is absolutely entertaining. I find him entertaining anyway. Lee, I use any fives in Houndstooth with Negotiator starting lineup. Sure. Should I move one of those to reinforcements and replace with a Suck or another GR? It depends, Lee. If you've got the Executor, I usually, when it comes to the full GR team, if you've got the Wild Wing, I prefer the Wild Wing in the starting lineup. I don't use Houndstooth and GR as full GR. And it depends on what I'm using it against. Like if I'm using it against say Malevolence team, I'll go in there with the Ahsoka. But if I'm going against say another GR fleet, right, I'm going to put fives in there. And then it just depends on what you're facing. You different combinations. So a lot of times we'll use the Rex variant as well. So yeah, depends on the team you're facing. So basically, we need story time with Ranger. That's kind of, I mean, story times. I mean, I've always left to either. I don't know if Urs ever did story time, but I know Warrior does story time. So once in a while I'll share stories, but I let Warrior do his story time. Nathaniel Morgan, Zeta list characters don't really add much GP. That wasn't the main reason he lost. Yeah, he just was be silly. No, well, your point is valid there, George. I don't get into that kind of stuff, but could be. Webinar says I got plenty of GAC tips from Urs, like what not to do, but definitely some of the best GAC streams there. Yeah, Urs back in the day when he was on. Yeah, no one did play by like Urs. Yeah, I know he the character spinning tournament. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, again, it's all subjective, right? What you find entertaining. So you're gonna like what you're gonna like. I mean, people that like Arnold. People that love Urs, and they may just not. I mean, people don't like me. They're just like, I'm sorry, I just don't think I don't like you. I'm like, I don't. Okay, that's cool. Don't. I don't lose any sleep if someone wants to write bad stuff or say bad stuff about me. I don't lose. I don't think about it. It doesn't bother me. I don't care. I ain't not there for that person. I'm here for you guys that are actually watching me. For some reason, you find me entertaining and stuff. So yeah. That's what I concentrate on. I mean, I'm not going to worry about that kind of stuff. The only time I ever take, and I don't mind criticism, and I'll take it from someone I actually know and I respect that's actually being constructive. If someone just says, you suck, Ranger, I'm like, okay, that's your opinion. I don't care. But if someone I know says Ranger, I'll listen to what they have to say and I'll take it with a grain of salt. I may agree or disagree, but, I think the nicest compliment I ever got was from McVenom. Says, Ranger, he has his opinions, but you know what I love about Ranger is he will change his opinion if you give him good reasons, or he'll work on something if you say this. So I'm open to, I don't think, I know my shit stinks. Everybody else does too. So if I make a mistake, or if you think I could be doing better, or you didn't like I did something, let me know. I may agree, I may disagree, but at least I'll be open if I know you and I respect you. That like, okay, this person's telling me for this, not because they're trying to push my buttons, but because they actually want to see me do better. And if that's where it's coming from, then yeah, I'll always be open to hear it. But if you're just gonna be in there and just be an ass clown and say, Ranger, you suck, you're garbage, I think you're crap, I'm like, moving on, check that off the box and not even think about it. I'll sleep very well. Poby1 says, I hate Fleet Arena now with the Executors much more than Squad. Yeah, Executor sucks, but it is what it is, Poby. We just got to power through it. Rurox says, man, now I got the Secret Knife Attack jingle stuck in my head. Secret Knife Attack! It's amazing! You want it in your head. Get them the Sandstorm 3v3 GL killers. Look out, here come the Tuscans. Thomas says, I don't like you either, Ranger. But you're holding me hostage here. Can someone rescue me? Pubby won't. Pubby will get you. She'll ease your pain there, Tumble. Pubby, could you go secret knife attack Tumble Jari, please? Thank you. Slept through the beginning of the lunch stream. Yeah, sometimes it happens. I mean, you guys do know I do suffer from insomnia, so sometimes I'm later something because I didn't fall asleep till 7 a.m. and then I passed out literally from exhaustion. And then I woke up at like 10:55. There's been a couple times where I woke up because I haven't slept and I'm just like, oh no. So it's gonna happen, guys. That's all right. You think ETH is OP? As I said, someone. As I said, someone throws something for me to wail on Starkiller. They can. I'll do the Rose Omicron. I'll do ETH or Mace. I'm down. Pride goes out the window at that point. Like, okay, you want Rose, and which one you want? You want ETH? You want Mace? You want me to Relic 5 the Murder Bearers? Pick one. I will do it. On the Qui-Gon, I'm the dad says on the Qui-Gon Omicron, if there is a GL, then he can't be revived. Yeah, they actually talked about that. If you go to the Q&A, someone actually asked that question, and it was further in the beginning of the post. Someone talked about that, and for clarification, yeah, if there's a GL, and imagine if that was a case where if there's a GL, you don't get the bonuses because you imagine because it's Jedi. If you put Jedi Master Luke in there, now Jedi Knight Luke though. That would be creamy, right? Cam and Luke would be creamy with Qui-Gon, right? But yeah, you don't want Jedi Master Luke getting those kind of stats. Are you kidding me? With his kind of speed, 500. Oh God, oh boy, talk about oh boy. Hawthorne says, I like them both, though listening to all the noobs in Arnold's chat complaining they missed their $2 dono and thinking his free-to-play count is the epitome of what a free-to-play can do is annoying. Again, yeah. Listen, I always tell people, for all the content creators, find the ones that you just relate to, that you find entertaining. It's like anime for me. I've watched an astronomical ton of anime. I have my opinions on it. I'll tell you what I think about it. If it's a good series, I'll rate it for you, but it's just still my opinion. It's where I go, and I'll make good arguments for why I think that this is a good anime or not, or why it didn't resonate with me. And, so but you may have a totally different opinion, and, you just relate to certain people, and, people find Arnold's, the way he does things, they find it entertaining, they find it valuable, and I'm not going to argue with them with that. If they like that, cool, more power to them. I mean, it's hard to find stuff in this world that you find you connect a connection to, so I don't fault people for that. But what I will find fault for people is that you like something, and if someone doesn't like it, or it's different, that you put that down. I'm not going to put up with that shit, because it's like, okay, you love this person, doesn't mean the other people are garbage. It just means you like this person more. And that's when I step in and be like, all right, you need to shut your mouth, because that's not the way we do things here. Lee, the rent vid was the Ranger. I know, NSFW, freaking awesome. Hawthorne Arnold's handles it well, though. I wouldn't have the praises for it. Yeah, you can't. And when you have that, I mean, you try to make everybody happy, but you can't make everybody happy. And I think he's handling it the right way. Like, we're supposed to be safe here? Uh-oh. Wow, secret knife attack. Yeah, ours, we miss ours, too. Question, I don't relate to any of the content creators since Finn left. What should I do? Well... if it's that bad for you, Revenator, I have this lovely lady called Poby that'll come secret knife attack you, and I'll put you out of your misery. I'll be your Huckleberry. But I put a lot of stuff on the line for Starkiller now. So here's the deal: if someone wants to hook it up, I mean, I've only gotten a few donations toward it, not even sniffing the percentage I would even give for what we've gotten for Starkiller. But if I do somehow, some way, get someone in the PayPal that hooks me up for Starkiller, which would be ridiculous. I have to get the kiddie pool water and be outside and freeze my nipples off. And I do have to do the Rose Omicron, and then they can pick Relic 9 Mace or Relic 9 ETH Koth or the Murder Bears. You got a football with my name on it. You have to get your ass down here to Alabama, but yeah, we'll do the skit. We'll have to be careful. I'll have to put some padding down because I do have back trauma there, Revenator, so I can't go full Charlie Brown. If I do, I'll have to have like a mat where I can land on it because if I land on the ground, I could really be in trouble. So we could do the skit if you show up with the football, and then I'll be like arg, but I'll have to land on like a padding or something, or I will be in big trouble. But you don't bring yourself up by dragging other people down. I agree. Pubby One says, yeah, we do. We get Finn. Yeah, how do we get Finn back? You don't. He's just not interested in coming back to SWGOH. Just doesn't like the game. Doesn't like the direction. And I respect it. And Finn's busy. He's about to get married, man. Revan says, I just learned on your stream that using the lock on mods allows for easier mod deleting. Locking my mods now. Lock them up. Lock it up, Revan. Lock it up. You lock it up. Lock it up. That's right. Lee says the thing about Arnold's vid was he did well 2 hours at Relic 5 with God tier mods and Talon testing. Got to give him that. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why Arnold has the most subscribers and viewers and stuff. He puts out good content. You may not like it, but a lot of people do. He's an entertainer too in his antics and stuff. And you know, if you don't like that, hey, cool. Everything's subjective, right? But you know, you gotta respect it, man. We can do it at a trampoline park so I can absorb the fall. Yeah, as long as it's enough where I don't lay there paralyzed. Raven question: what do you recommend for lowest speed on a mod to delete? Okay, so any blue 5s, just get them out of there. Anything purple 8 or below, get them out of there. Even 9s, depending, unless there's a stat like you hit like tenacity or crit chance that's like 8% or something crazy like that. Keep those mods, even if they're low, even if they have like like an 8 speed. It's one of those stats. Like if you have a tenacity mod that hit crazy tenacity, but it's only like 7-8 speed and it's a gold mod, keep that because you can still slice it. You can have a good chance that you could hit the speed and tenacity on it to get even better stats. So yeah, but other than that, get them the hell out of there. Yep, that's true. What else in 3? He is ready to become a trophy wife for his sugar mama. That's you got to respect that. Where's the footage of Finn in a hot tub? I have no idea. But yeah, anything the blue 5, I just don't hold on to. Anything purple 8 or 9, depending on the stat. If you didn't hit any other stats of significance, I get them out of there. I mean, just so many. There's only so much room you have, and so yeah. All right. So I'm going to do my daily thing here, and then I have to get outside and go do some Christmas lights for the rest of the day. And then tonight, if you want to see some more Ranger J 1999 action, all you need to do is come join the Heinz G stream tonight, and then tomorrow we'll do the Jedi Academy. Hopefully we can do the dance, raise money for ACS, things of that nature. So we'll get GOM on there. I'm going to try to get definite on that. But one way or the other, we will have Jedi Academy regardless. So I'll be up bright and early with a hangover. It looks like we should be good to go for that. Did you put one? Oh, sorry. Sometimes the chat misses things there, Brazil. I just refreshed it, and there it is. It says, and don't forget how busy life can get with the triplets. Yeah, the babies. It is Friday. Yeah, I am going to be on tonight, Poby1. I will be on the grid session tonight. I've been doing all kinds of stuff here lately. I have had a busy week. Yeah, I'll be on the Grizzly session tonight. You bet your ass. And then let's do this one. Got to build up my salvage. Get my salvage going there. Oh, I understood what you meant, Pubby. All right, so the only thing I have left to do is do my... Oh, let's just, just knock him out. Let's see how many tickets we can get. This is always a fun thing. How many tickets will Ranger get? We had some crazy pulls yesterday. 16s and 15s. I doubt we'll hit that kind of mark today. But, we're going to go for it, right? We're going to go for it. That's what I do here, right? Let's see how many we get. 10. So it's a solid number. I'll take it. Could have been worse. And then let's see how many we get. 8. Okay, now it's going down. All right, we'll save until I get my other energy for the night, and then we'll be close for another pull today. Well, I should be able to do it tonight. Once I get my other energy and stuff, I'll do the rest of the night. Let that energy build up, and then get there. Any word on another content creator dev matchup? No, nothing yet. Not that I'm aware of. I need those furnaces. What I need are these pieces here for Stormtrooper, which we'll get eventually. We got. I just need to get these. I think it's gonna be short somewhere, but these 2 tanks take a lot of those. And then we'll get Short Trooper squared away, but definitely want Stormtrooper up. We'll get him to Relic 5 immediately. And then once I finish Gideon's mods, which will be definitely this week, and those will be sliced to 6E, definitely. We'll start working on Royal Guard and getting his stats up for him because he's priority for mod slicing, and then we'll get Stormtrooper up as well. I need to remod him, which we'll do. You know, we'll do that on Monday. Question, bets on next content creator to quit the game. I don't want to make that kind of bet, Revenator, because I don't want to think about it. I love all the other content creators. I think they're fabulous, and I don't want any of them to quit at all. It's not even something I would remotely want to bet on. Because it's sad and I hate it, and I feel and I understand it's frustrating. You know, I don't want Dialer to quit, but I understand why he did, and I respect the hell out of him, and I respect the hell out of his wishes. But it just sucks because I love Dialer, and I hate that he had to quit the game. You know, for whatever reasons, DB official and some of these other ones. It's like, well, shit. You know, that sucks. You know, so I don't want to take that bet. But we'll see. The thing doesn't count. He's not a content creator. He's my GSC Whisperer. He's back because of you guys. You brought Thane back, guys. Big shout out to everybody. Yeah, we just got Thane back. Let's not push our luck. The Jedi turned against me. Don't you turn against me. Your lust for power has allowed this dark lord to twist your mind until you become the very thing you swore to destroy. I see through the lies of the Jedi. Yeah, Wolfman Thane made the announcement here that he is back because the community brought his ass back. He said the community and everybody just, it was like, you can't quit, and gave him a lot of love, and that made him not want to quit. So you guys brought Thane back. So there you go. He was quit. He was done. He was going to give his. He was done. He was wrapped up. He wasn't playing, and you guys brought him back. So good job from you guys. That's all you guys. Okay, I got to go do some Christmas stuff, but I will be back tonight on the Grizzly session. Remember, tomorrow we'll have the charity stream. Looks like that's a go. So tomorrow, please come join us as we raise money for the ACS. I'll be pimping it tonight. We should have the GOM does his dancing GAC. It's going to be an extended Jedi Academy. I'm sure we'll do some questions on the Jedi Academy, but it's all about the GOM dance and raising money. So, looking in your background, what is your most prized Star Wars collectible? They're not all on display either. These are just some of the ones I enjoy. I mean, Moz got me the shuttle from Disney World, so that's pretty prized. Darth Revan's lightsaber is pretty cool. You can see that I've got Miss Gingivitis on her speeder. Someone got me that. It's a Black Series. Those are all pretty awesome. I'd have to say, God, they're so good. Someone got me the Jaina Black Series figure. The Han and Chewie there. These are all ones that people got me. I don't know how I would rate. I mean, they're all pretty amazing. So that's hard to say, man, because these are all gifts that people got me. And we do have the Amazon wish list. I always put Star Wars shit on there. That if you guys ever want to get anybody anything, we have the Amazon wish list. It's in the description. You go there and yeah. Full screen. Let me see here. So you can kind of see some stuff back there. Of course, I got the vacuum cleaner sitting there. It's not the best look, but I was cleaning. But you can see some other stuff's over here you can't see, but you can see that there's the lightsaber that Loki built me. That was Revan's other lightsaber. I got Revan's lightsaber there. You can see right there. That's Miss Gingivitis on her speeder. Someone got me that Black Series thing. I can't remember who. It's hard. Someone got me the Han and Chewie special Black Series ones. Those are really nice. The shuttles over there. Someone I mean got me Dash Rendar. You can see the original 1996-7 a Sith vacuum, a Sith. I'm sure they did Revenator, but that's not even remotely in my wheelhouse. I mean, I'll pull up the Amazon wish list and show you guys what I put on there. But yeah, I can't afford this. Are you kidding me? I wanted the, I mean, one that I do that's not on here, I've got it in another display over on the left side there. Miamio got me the Dinobots Forming Volcanicus Transformers set, which was absolutely ridiculous. So I put some stuff on here. I've got the, like I've got the armor here, Black Series. I always put this stuff on here. I thought maybe I'd start doing the Darth, do a Kylo Ren costume. I put it on here, then I saw the price. I'm like, no. But I've got like some Black Series stuff here. Then I've got all the Transformers that are just, don't get this for me. These are too expensive, please. Oh my God. Oh boy, these things are stupid expensive. $400. Good Lord. These things are just ridiculous. The aerial bots, that's the one, the Superion and stuff like that. It's like, good God, and like the Devastator ones were just. I just have them on there because people are like, why didn't you put them on there? I'm like, okay, they're ridiculously, outrageously priced. But I've got the Black Series figures down here. I got all the Bad Batch on there and stuff like that, and Bo-Katan and Sabine, and then all the other ones. So I've got them on there, so they're there. They're $20. So there's always the Amazon wish list here that I've got here for you guys. I always try to put stuff on. Why is it not showing the window capture? So you can see stuff here. I put that stuff on here, the Black Series figures and stuff like that. I try to put stuff like hats and stuff like that, Star Wars stuff and stuff you guys told me to put on here. You guys had me create this list a long time ago, so I just started putting stuff that you guys like. I try to find stuff just to have it on here, so because you guys wanted me to do this, so I try to keep it full of like Star Wars stuff and other things. So there you go. There you go. That one's over here. You can't see it. I'm gonna rearrange so I can get the Porg ripping off, Chewie ripping off the Porg one. Yeah. So there you go. So there's the Amazon wish list. It's in there. So there you go. The bookshelf's right there. I've got most of my books are put away, but I just put a bunch of the. You can see a lot of them on this second row here. Those are all books that I just grabbed and put on there just because I was like just to fill it out, but. Those are all Legends books and stuff that I read. I will relay that, Revenator. But if I was to actually do a bookshelf, and do nothing but books, like I could fill this entire thing, like a completely but all mine are in storage and stuff. So, how are you going to divide up your GR and Jedi for JC? You'll wait for Monday on that, there, Jason Krulik. We will definitely talk about it. So there you go. Yes, I did. I don't want to spoil it because it's still kind of newish. There, probably I liked it a lot. I thought it was really good. I thought it was really good. All right, I've got to get my ass outside and go do some work. So thanks for joining me today. I'll be on the Heinz stream tonight. So love you guys. Be safe, and I'll see you whenever I see you. So hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all the good stuff. Love you guys. Be safe.